Hey guys, how are you doing? I hope everything's going great as we start the new semester and as we start going forward in the course. I've already had a few of you reach out and have questions, which is fantastic. And so there's just a couple things I wanted to cover with you today that are important to know about the class, about the course. Just as reminders, just as things that you may or may not know, and some of my expectations for the course beyond just the introduction video that I gave you guys the other day. So let's go ahead and jump right in. First of all, I want to go into this discussion that you guys have been posting in. And this is the mantra discussion board. And man, I am so impressed. This was such a good idea to do these. You guys put out some amazing, really cool mantras that I am so proud. Look at that. Try. I love that word, try. Adventure, not all who wander are lost. I love that saying so much. And so I love this one, adventure. And that picture is stunning. It's so cool. Um, so I love this one too. Colton, it says, fear not, using humor. I'm really all about humor. And so I was like, yes, that's a great one. Man, you guys, these are so cool. I love this one, fall, then use it to show you're strong enough to get back up and keep fighting. If you have not had a chance to go through and check these out, some of these are so awesome. And all of them are. I'm so impressed with what you guys have come up with. Wanderer, I love. A couple of you are all about wandering and exploring, and so believe. Man, these are so good. And so I love that sarcasm. I'm kind of sarcastic too. And so I was like, I relate to that. But I just wanted you guys to make sure that you take the time to go through every single one of these. I know you're supposed to reply to at least two classmates, and that's what the suggestion is. But man, you guys go through and reply to some of these. Some of them are just a link, so make sure you actually click on that link to open up their mantra. But man, some of these are just so good, and it's so good to let you guys explore and introduce yourself in a different way than just the typical, hey, this is me, this is what I do. Man, these say a lot. These really say a lot. So I just wanted to point those out, those mantras. If you guys haven't had a chance to do those yet, please do them, and to let you know that I have looked at them and they are amazing. I love these so much, and so I hope you guys are all inspired during that assignment, because it was just really cool to get to know you guys in a different way. So the other thing that I really want to point out to you guys is this class home, the class plan. Okay, so we really do a lot of work out of the class plan. So here's the announcements. Here is the class plan that you need to work on every day. Now, if you click in this 1.01 assignment, so let's go into this getting started. Let's launch this. So if you click on the 1.01 assignment, and then you start in learn, and if you start clicking through these arrows, it's going to take you through all of the 1.1, 1 point, and then it'll bump you into 1 point, that discussion, analyzing writings, which you guys should not be seeing, hopefully. I think it's already taken off. But if you keep clicking through, it's going to take you to 1.02. Now, I want you guys to be careful and only follow what you're supposed to do each day for that plan. I've had a couple of you kind of confused. So the STAR 360 assessment, if you have not already taken that, you need to do that. And once you've taken the STAR 360 assessment, you need to come and complete the checkpoint. There's a little quiz in here for you to take that says, yes, I've taken this assessment, and it is worth some points. So make sure that you take that quiz so you get those points for that. All right, so back to class home. So what I'm saying is I just want you guys really, oh yeah, I guess you guys are doing the analyzing writings discussion. There it is right there. All right, so what I want you to do though is just really make sure that you are only doing the work for today. Otherwise, you're going to start working your way through lessons that are due later in the week. And so you're going to be way overwhelmed with your daily assignments if you work ahead too much, because you're just clicking through. So pay attention to just specifically, just specifically click on what's due in the class plan that day. Just to try to help, help prevent you from becoming too overwhelmed with what you're doing. All right, so the next thing I want to point out to you guys, and this should not be new to you, but some of you, if you are new to the school by chance this year, some of you, it's extremely important. So say you click on, well, we don't want a discussion, sorry. Say you click on an assignment, and let's go back to class home. Say you click on an assignment, and it's asking you to, sorry, we'll just work on this, try it. So you open it up, and a lot of these assignments have these study sheets, these study guides, study sheet answers, course assignments, things like that. And basically what that is, it's a worksheet that goes along with this actual assignment itself. So when you click on that, you get a file that is like a Word document, and you need to open that Word document up. Okay, the reason why you need to do these, the reason why you need to do these is because the majority of the time, this is the information that you need for the tests and the quizzes. If you are just studying, if you're skipping the study guides, if you're skipping the student guides, if you're skipping the study sheets, if you're skipping any of that work, like here's that study sheet, this is all the information you need to read about for that specific assignment. If you're skipping these, you're missing the information that you need for the quizzes, tests, and then you're going to come to me and say, I don't remember reading about that. I don't know where that was. More than likely, it was in a study guide or student worksheet or something that you didn't take the time to open, or you skipped it, or you missed it. And so really pay attention and use these guides. You need to make sure you're doing the work. This says a long version of study questions. Here's some study questions you can use as you read. And then it gives you the short version of those questions that you can print out. And then in the assignment, it says while you read, you need to answer these questions. So in American Childhood, as you're reading, you need to be able to answer these specific questions. And if you're not doing this, you're not fully engaging in the reading that you should be. So do not skip. Please make sure that you do not skip these assignments, these study sheets, these study guides. Half the time it gives you the answers there anyways, but fill it out and then use the answers to back up what you thought you may have had, or what you read, or how you answered the question compared to what the study sheet answer says. So please make sure that you are using your materials as you move through. Do not just read through this and, okay, I'm done. Next slide. Analyzing writings, discussions, because then you're going to kind of get confused as you work through here. You're going to be like, wait, I don't remember reading about that. So in order to fully engage with the reading, so that's one thing that this class is about. This is language and composition. So as you're reading, language is how is language being used. So in this class, it is really, really important to understand and know how is language being used. How am I writing? In this class, you guys are going to do a ton of writing. And so I need to know that you guys are moving forward appropriately by using the materials that you've been given to successfully be able to move your writing forward. And so you're going to be doing a lot of reading and then having to analyze it. You may be annotating reading. We'll get into that a little bit later, but you're going to be looking at a lot of rhetoric, rhetorical devices. As we move forward, you're going to have a lot of things that you're looking at. And so just something to keep in mind, be aware of, that those study guides are there to help you. And if you're using them, you're going to do really good on the quizzes and the tests and that kind of thing, because those are really where the test quizzes, or excuse me, the quiz and test questions come from, are those study guides. And if you're not using them, you're going to get to that test or quiz and be like, I have no idea what this is talking about. I don't even remember seeing this. A lot of times, some of the things are kind of hidden in those worksheets. And so please make sure that you are taking the time to go through those. So make sure you're checking your grades. I'm grading today. Thursdays and some of Fridays are usually my grading days because I'm so busy the other days just trying to get things together. And I'll grade as I can as I go. So lastly, I'm going to be making phone calls. Phone calls, your introductory phone calls. I like to wait on those until school actually starts so that you guys can kind of start going, and then I can call you to find out how you're doing, how things are going. So I will be starting those today. So be waiting for my phone number to be coming up on your phone, and please answer. Please answer when I call. My number is 208-615-1954. That's my business number, and it's going to be calling you sometime pretty soon. So anyways, that's all I have for today. Welcome to Language Again. Language and composition. It is a hard writing class, but you guys are going to do awesome because you're just going to progress throughout the entire year. So don't stress about it. Number one, do not stress about it right now. Just do the best that you can right now, and then we will get into making it better as we move forward in the course. So just start plugging away, just start doing what you can do, and we'll work on it as a team together. But don't forget those materials and use those materials and study sheets for your advantage. All right, thank you guys. Thank you for listening. Have a fantastic rest of your week and weekend. I'll talk to some of you today and tomorrow. And I will see you guys all soon. And I hope you guys are not being too smoked out by all of the smoke in the air. It's awful where I'm at. So I know some of you are probably even worse off. So stay in your house. And I will see you all very soon. Bye, guys.